Trades like this are what we dream of. You put it on and it just runs. I just rolled this trade right here, Nog. I'll discuss exactly what I did, why I did, and you'll see the exact details, top to bottom, front to back, inside and out, here on this episode right now, because we're going to be jumping into the Outlier Trading Room live stream. Welcome to the Outlier Trading Room invitation only live stream. There we go. This is where I help you save time, make money, and start winning with less risk with our friend Joe. Outlier University graduate is here joining us today. So go ahead and subscribe if you're watching the replay and you haven't already. We're currently running plan M right now, and this is fantastic. It's been a fantastic week for us, Joe, right? If you want normal returns, this isn't for you. But if you want outlier returns, you're in the right place. In fact, I was texting with Deep Thought, and I was telling him, I was looking at our portfolio manager, and I'm like, I was talking to him, and I said, listen, anytime that you've got withdrawals and deposits into your account, you really can't use the base of what you started from. Let's say, for example, you started with $100,000, okay? And let's say you added 20,000 at some point during the year, and let's say you took out 50,000 at some point during the year, right? So your net outlay has changed. So you're now trading on a smaller account because you added 20, took out 50, and you really can't base your percent returns anymore on your original starting balance. So that's what happened to me. It showed earlier this year that I had a negative return, yet I had positive dollars in my account. And I'm like, the math is not mathing on this. So I've been on the hunt, working on this for a while. And there's different types of ways to measure your returns when that happens. There's original balance, which in this case you wouldn't want to do. There's money weighted returns, and then there's time weighted returns. So I was using time weighted returns that showed the discrepancy there. And obviously I'm not going to use the original balance. So looking at money weighted returns, I was like, okay, finally this is starting to click and make sense. And it shows that my account up around 46% for the year. And I'm like, yes, okay, that is more in line with what I was expecting, right? Now, that definitely jumps me up in the US investing championship standings. In fact, let's go to that real quick. Financial-competitions.com. I went to sign up this morning. I did not sign up just yet because I wanted to confirm with Norm, who runs the competition, how to make sure that I get my my name associated with Outlier on here, and that way I can pass that information on to you as well. So that is happening. I will be in the enhanced growth division. If I'm up 40 something percent, that puts me at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, around 18th. That's okay with me. That is okay with me because that's before we had Plan M. I'm hoping next year we can absolutely dominate in all categories. And I'm so stoked to do this with you, Joe, and with everybody else. And at this point, I'm really trying to focus on the fact that if you want outlier returns, you're in the right place. Sean's up 15% in his account in the last week. That's not normal. That should take you 2 years, Sean. What the hell you think you're doing around here getting 15% in a week? Bro, listen, I'm going to start calling people to the floor, right? The Felixes out there, the Jeremys out there, the Charlie Chalibo zip traders out there, anybody out, the investing with Corey, the investing with Henry, you name it, I'm calling you to the floor. If you're such a trading guru, thinking you're such a badass in this realm, bring it, bitch. We're going to compete right now in the US Investing Championship, and I'm calling all you to the floor. You can't do it. I know you can't do it because you're scared. Joe, I'm taunting these guys so hard. I am so like amped up, ready to fight these dudes in the ring of the US Investing Championship. I'm not joking. I am not playing around. Time to put up or shut up. I am not playing. I'm calling them all the floor. I'm calling them by name at this point. Let them know we're doing this. Let them know we're doing this, okay? Because when we're using these plans, ain't nobody gonna touch it. Ain't nobody gonna touch it. So we're playing him right now, and we need to look to reduce risk before adding new trades. So we need to review our active trade exit signals because the most important part of the plan is playing on the plan, not going to plan. So plan M is where we are right now. None of them have sell signals. None of them have earnings, gap and craps, or hit the 2 ATR stops or anything. So I'm going to make sure that we go through this plan as quickly as we can because we could potentially put on some new trades on. In fact, yeah, Tom Nash. Tom Nash, he's one. Bring it, Tom Nash. The effing gauntlet is thrown down. There's no more, oh, I'm better than you, AMD. Shut your ass up and put your money where your mouth is. I am not playing. I am so amped up on this, Joe. Bring it to the field, all right? You're in a competition at this point. Bring it. So looking at Zion here, we don't have the 10 over 20 crossing. We don't have any outlier blocks in our way. These are the two trades that I put on right now. We start around 520 in debit. We've rolled for 205 credit. So we've taken about 40% of the risk off the table on Zion. It's continuing to run. I don't have to do anything on Zion. We're going to blow through these real quick, Joe. SYF, 10 still over 20. No outlier blocks in our way. Put it on for about 430. We put it on for 438, rolled it for $1.97 in credit. We've taken off nearly half of the risk in SYF. Looking at NU. Okay, now there has been some chatter on NU. Put it on for $1.15. I've already rolled it for 37 cents of credit. So that means 30 over 115 gives me 32%. So I've taken off a third of the risk on this trade. Now, it's come down a little bit. You can't compete in the US Investing Championship, Chris, because you don't have a 100% win rate. You, young man, go jump off a bridge. All right. We're not playing this game anymore. If you want to play in my realm, bring it on, because I understand that I might have losers. In fact, it's not trust me, bro, anymore. It's the data is showing us that we will have losers 43% of the time. 43% of the time, Joe, we're going to have losers. It's crazy. This last set of trades has him up 102% year to date. Yeah, that's definitely not normal. That's what it takes when you're an outlier. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about this right here. Okay, now this one here, the 10 is still over the 20. Price has not closed under the 2 ATR stop loss. So this one I'm holding, right? I've already taken a third of the risk off on this trade. I'm not panic selling, not worried. If it ends up being a losing trade, that is totally fine. That is part of the game. You cannot have winners without losers. And by building losers into the plan, anticipating to have them 44% of the time, 43% of the time, when these happen, there's no stress. There's no stress at all. Moving to Jeff. Now, again, this trade's not done. This trade, we're going to let it run until it hits an exit point. Of the exit points, that's what these are right here. And there's nothing to do in the meantime, except rolling if you can. Nothing to do in the meantime. Let's go to Jeff. I did just roll Jeff just a minute ago. Joe, did you already put that in Discord?
I did, yep.
All right, thank you, my friend, because I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab this and we're going to put it right there on the chart for full transparency, because I am going to demolish any other YouTuber who wants to even step into my world. Now, rolled it today from the 55 to the 57 strike on the same expiration for $1.95 in credit. So I actually need to log in a trade here, and we need to do that here on the live stream. Joe, is it, oh, wrong button. Joe, is it too much? Is it too much to try and call these people out? Is it too much?
No, I mean, if you're going to advertise that it's a successful platform, you kind of have to have data to follow it up. So what better data than in a championship that has level ground, right?
Yeah. I'm very excited about this. Like I'm so stoked about this. Like I want to like get in the ring, punching bags, like little punching gloves. What do you call those? Boxing gloves, and just like light these dudes up. Like that. That's how I'm taking this.
How amazing is it going to be to see all the outliers in there just destroying the competition?
And you know that these other quote gurus, they're not going to participate because they're scared, right? Oh, what if I have a bad year? It's going to make me look so bad. Oh, what if he actually does beat me? Then nobody will listen to me. No, dude, like that's why you have a plan. Some years are going to be better than other years, right?
Yeah.
You could even have a compound annual growth rate of around 44%, which is ironically like exactly where I'm at right now on this year. But you can have 172% one year, be down 20% the next year, up only 5% the year after, up 92% the following year. That's a compound annual growth rate of 44%. And you still had a losing year, right?
Mm.
That's the reality of the game.
Yep.
All right.
That's why you have to have a plan that includes losses built in. You can't just bet the farm on every trade. You have to have risk management. You have to have position sizing.
Well, I mean, you do if you actually want to be in the game, but if you want to talk a big game and not actually do anything, you don't have to do any of that. You're just like, I'm such a genius. Buy your AMDs and your SoFis.
You'd be on the scene for about 4 days, though.
All right, so we're gonna roll the 55s to the 57s. Now, why am I doing that? Let's quickly go through this. We've rolled it once for $2 in credit, and we purchased it for $5.35. So that was at the half ATR. Now I'm rolling it again because it's gone up to the 1 ATR point. $2 plus $1.95 gets me to $3.95 divided by the original $5.35 that I put in the trade means I've taken 74% of the risk off the table. Joe, I have 25% of the risk that I had before. Isn't that sweet?
It's amazing. And it directly answers this question. Why are you rolling Jeff? Well, you're rolling it to get risk off the table, but yet keep the trade on because the trade is still trending.
Yeah, the trade's still working. I'm not taking this dude off right now. No way. So by rolling it, I get to keep the trade on. I get to take partial profits now, and I get to reduce my risk in the trade. So let's go over that slide real quick. At each profitable ATR, as it moves 1 ATR in your direction, can you roll up for a credit? In this case, let's price it out. Moving from the 55s to the 57s, same number of contracts, same expiration. Right now, we could roll it out next week.
Well,
That's weird.
before you go ahead on that, you just said we could roll it out next week. Why would you wait till next week to roll out?
Well, that's just my rules. So here, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm within 1 week until expiration because your gamma risk is going to go immeasurably higher. And that gamma risk is not when Hulk Hogan met Spider-Man in the middle of in the middle of Green Goblin's laboratory, right? Gamma risk is the likelihood of your stock being in the money or out of the money when it gets to expiration. And as you get closer and closer and closer to expiration, that gamma risk accelerates, right? The Hulk is getting bigger and the Spider-Man's getting more spidery, right? We don't want any of that going on. So all we got to do is roll out in time. And then we have significantly less gamma risk because the likelihood of it being out of the money expiration just went down tremendously because we gave us more time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay, so looking to roll from the 55s to the 57s. This is clearly not. Am I doing something wrong? Hang on. Same expiration. Oh, no. I was looking at this earlier. I was like, this is not right. It's because I haven't changed this, the 57 and a half. So there we go. This is for a credit. And if you're doing it for a debit, where's this at? Oh, okay. I don't have it written on here. But if you do it for a debit, you've done it wrong. I mean, period, full stop. If you're doing it for a debit, you've done it wrong. So let's see if we can get filled at 190. Rolly. All right, let's go to the orders page. Still open. We're going to click it and we're going to pump this down to 185. Place. All right, still working. Pump it down to 80. Still working. Let's pump it down 175. Still working. What did I actually get filled at? 195. Dang, I did good earlier. Not as good right now. Pricing is not as good right now, but that's part of the game. Let's pump it down 170. There we go, filled. All right, so we're now moved from the 55s to the 57 and a halves, and we took in 170 on the trade. Okay, so moving on, HBAN. This order block right here is 66 days old. My rules say to exit if it hits 120 calendar days old. Now, could this prove to be resistance here? Absolutely it could. It already is proving to be a little bit of resistance here. But my rules, my back testing has shown want to be at least 120 calendar days to care. So in this case, I'm going to ignore it. And we've already rolled HBAN once, and we've taken roughly 50% of risk off of this trade. Going to Ally. Joe was trying to roll Ally just a little bit ago. From the 39 to the 40 strike. That's what I've rolled already. Joe, were you successful to roll it again? Or
I
why
was
not?
actually I was actually hoping to roll to the 42 because I'm already in the 40.
Well, let's go take a look at that. So let's go to the options grid. Look, so we're in December, rolling from the 40 to the, I go to Ally. All right, we are in December looking to roll potentially from the 40 to the 42. Now, if we roll from the 40 to the 42, that's going to take us from an 80 delta to a 61 delta. That could be okay still, but let's go through this a little bit more. Tons of open interest. That looks great. 85 cents on $1.60 is more than 50% extrinsic value. So for me, I would not roll this one, and that is the reason why. I have strict liquidity standards, and that would be greater than my absolute max extrinsic value. So I wouldn't roll that personally. But you do you. Have your plan, and you roll that plan. Looking
Yeah,
at ally. Go ahead, Joe.
I found it to be too expensive as well, unfortunately. But I'll be looking tomorrow.
You be looking on Saturday?
All right. Whoops. Oh my goodness. It's Saturday. Finally. It's
I know,
Guinness
right?
Day.
I'm gonna be at a Boy Scout event all day tomorrow. I'm very excited about that.
There you
We're gonna be like shooting stuff, doing all kinds of fun stuff. It's gonna be great.
We're doing a birthday party. The following weekend is Boy Scouts for us, though.
Awesome. So fun. Joe and I both have scouts. It's the best.
It is.
Okay, so ally is going to stay as it is. Nothing to do. It's not running in the order block. It's not going to 10-20 cross. And you know what? Let me just show you real quick. None of these trades have sell signals, which is like the number one exit criteria. Okay. So moving through those, let's keep going. Maybe I'll go a little faster. HTGC. This one has been amazing. Rolled it once already so far. I would love to roll it again. Maybe we can. Let's take a look. I've already taken more than half of this trade off. Half the risk of the trade is off. Let's see if we can roll from the 18 to the 19. I don't know. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. Hit the Harry Potter button. Hit roll. Go over here to HTGC. And looking at the 18 to the 19. So the 19 gets us from 83 delta to 51 delta. Has enough open interest, but it's 34 cents. It's basically all extrinsic value. There is no more intrinsic value. So it's not in the money really at all. So I'm not interested in rolling that guy. And no other reason to close it. LC. Notice, by the way, and I think this is a key point here. Notice, by the way, at no point have I said, man, I can't wait to put my Lambo shaped pool in the backyard from this. Oh, this has been the best. No. I'm focusing on risk. I'm literally focusing on how much risk do I have in the trade? How much risk is left in the trade? Pros focus on risks. That's what you need to be focusing on. Okay. So looking at LC, the next one here, I've actually rolled it twice already. Did I roll it today? No. I rolled it yesterday. I've rolled LC twice. So the original trade was 273. And I've rolled it twice, 75 cents on each time. So 150 on 273 means I've taken 55% of the risk off the trade. So less than half of the risk remains in LC. But not to a point where I'm looking to roll it a third time just yet. So LC stays on. What about CVE? It needs to load apparently. Taking its sweet time rolling or loading. Where's my notes, Joe? There they are. Okay. I was going to cry if they disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. CVE. We're in the 17s. Bought it for $1.50. Now, it did pop up earlier on the day, and it's come right back down, and that's okay. I don't have a reason to close it. The 10's still over the 20. Still got a buy signal, and it's not running into this order block up here, so I don't have to do anything on CVE. Let's go to BKR. Oh no, a red candle, Joe. What are we supposed to do?
Oh no.
Joe,
Freak
seriously.
out.
What do I do? If I got a red candle, what do I do?
Well, you do what your trading plan tells you to do because that's what you signed up for when you got into the trade.
And you tickle the like button. I like that. Okay, so looking at BKR, I don't see an exit signal in place because it's not hitting my stop loss point. The 10 is still crossed over the 20, and I don't have any order blocks in the way. Don't have a sell signal, so BKR stays on. That's it. No stress. Like literally no stress. Let's go to Wombat or Williams Companies. All right. Again, I can't roll it just yet. It's not hitting my exit points, and I don't have a 10-20 cross. Nothing to do. Nog. This bro is running so much so that I rolled it just a few minutes ago. Joe's already posted that in the Discord. Thank you, Joe. So I'll add this to my notes up here. So I put it on for $2.20. I've rolled it for 75 cents. So I've taken about a third of the risk on this trade off. Again, focusing in on the risk. Let's do that for real in Tradier right now. Let's go to the Nog position. and roll and options grid, nog. Okay, so looking to roll from still December 2023 to 24. Now looking at this, $1.04, no, 61 cents of extrinsic on 71 or on $1.70. It's actually slightly higher than my 30% threshold right now. It is right now. I can't deny that right now. However, I have already rolled it in my actual account. So I'm gonna go ahead and pursue this right now. But I'm telling you, had I seen this pricing earlier, I would not have rolled. And that's okay, right? Prices will change throughout the day. In fact, it was more up here that you get the better prices than down here. But I want to be consistent, so I'm going to roll it right now. And I'm not going to get 72. Let's hit 65 and see if that gets filled. And go to orders. Nog filled at 65. Okay. Actual fill price, however, was more like 75. So that's all my existing trades. Rolled 2 today. Everybody else stays on, right? When you have a plan, when you know what you're going to do, there's no stress. I got to continue to reinforce and teach that point, right? Having a plan removes the stress of trading. So now let's look for some new setups today. Joe, can we put on some new setups today?
Ooh, I hope so. I like putting on setups.
Let's go look. The SPY has a bullish trend with a buy signal, fear and greed heat map, and the breadth. Let's go take a look. So SPY as a buy signal. The SPY, pop open some other tabs while that's loading. The SPY has that buy signal. The SPY is getting more greedy. It's at 58.97, so it's under 70 and rising, which is what we're looking for. Market breadth overall is crossed bullishly. Plus, we have more uptrends, less downtrends. And so we're basically set over here. Then we move into the next section. We've already confirmed that the outlier channel score is M2, the market of 2, more uptrends, less downtrends. Sector breadth, we can look over at the sectors and see the only 3 sectors now that are bearish are healthcare, real estate, and utilities. So we won't trade those. And then what we need to find is relative greed greater than 1. Now, over the weekend, we are having a huge update over the weekend. Update 1 of 2. This will happen this weekend. The next update will happen next weekend. So on Monday, you're going to see some new stocks. You're going to have 3,000 new stocks added between now and Monday, and then another 3,000 stocks added the week after that. So it's going to be huge. One of the upgrades you're going to see is a summary view button up here, I believe is the title for it. And it's going to look a lot like the Vaclav bookmark. Now, we're going to run the Vaclav bookmarklet real quick. This is available in our Discord, written by the genius known as Vaclav. Just go to the FAQ and member contributions. Go to bookmarklets for Chrome. You'll see a step-by-step video on how to set it up, as well as the code itself. So what this is doing is it's running through, and it's actually such a time saver. Holy cow. Joe, are you using this?
Oh, yes. I think that's one of the most fantastic things. But I learned a trick today. Before you run this, you want to be in the screener, go to the bottom, and you want to hit load more a couple of times.
You're right.
Otherwise, you're going to miss out on some things.
You're right. You're right. I did not do that, but that's okay. I did not do that, but that's okay. For this example, what I'm trying to show here is relative greed. So what relative greed is doing is it's measuring the fear and greed of the SPY of the market versus the fear and greed of all the sectors. What we want to see is the hottest, most greediest sectors out there having a greed score greater than the SPY's greed score. We have that in energy and we have that in healthcare. Chris, don't trade healthcare. So we're only looking at the energy sector today. It is crossed over bullishly on breadth. We do have the donkey channel score of 2 on the market and 2 on the 2 on the market and 2 on the sector. And in fact, you can even pop this open and you can see the fear and greed score rising. You can see the breadth and you can see the donkey channel score of that sector. Such a cool thing. And hopefully on the update that comes on Monday, it'll look just like this in the market breadth tab. So very excited about that. So we're only going to be looking at stocks in the energy sector. So I already run this earlier. And what we're looking for is in fact, these are my screener settings here. These screener settings mirror what I'm talking about over here. The stock being in a bullish trend, the stock having a buy signal, the stock's fear and greed rising, the stock being less than 2% away from an order block. And I also double check that in TradingView. the price being over the 10 EMA and price being greater than $10. So that's exactly what you're basically getting right here. That's the point of all this. And so that gave us a handful of names, which I've already put in this list over here. I ran through a lot of these this morning in the special live stream. So if you haven't subscribed, you need to do so already so you don't miss out on anything like that. The only two that I was interested in was Implex and AM. The rest of them didn't have the option liquidity that I was looking for. But here's the thing. Even though I've rolled, I don't have a lot of money left in my account right now. I only have about 6%. And these guys are going to take a bit more than 6% to get to the optimal position size. Now, optimal position size for me is going to be different than you. So let's pull up the portfolio. No, the calculator here real quick. And if we look in the Trader account, let's see how much we have available. Account view. So we've got about $6,000 that we can play with right now. $6,000. So we're at 98,000 in the account. And we can see that either one of these is going to be greater than $6,000 in capital. This one's going to cost me about 25,000. This one's going to cost me about 16,000. So I don't really have enough capital to put in either one of those, and that's okay. Right? That's okay. So for me, I won't be putting on any new trades, but don't let that stop you. If you have trades that you want to put on, by all means, follow your plan, put them on. Outlier is not designed to be a copy trading service. The only reason that I do this on a daily basis is to teach you the real world of what it's like to trade stocks. So we have a ton of stocks on right now. We're sitting at 12. We got a little bit of capital. We could potentially trade with that next week if we see some that light up and don't take as big of a position size. But in the meantime, let me answer as many questions as I can to help you guys out. And of course, grind up on that like button because we're going to be doing giveaways here in just a couple minutes. And if you want a giveaway, you got to put hashtag Masters of the Universe money. Let's see what we can do on here. RH Risk, Mr. Risk says, thank you, Outlier, for the amazing support. It feels so empowering to learn to be a fund manager. Right. Totally different than being scared, panic selling into one thing or another, right? Totally different than, oh no, SoFi is down today. What should I do? I already have a plan in place on what to do. Oh, this stock is popping. I should go buy some SoFi. No, I mean, literally, you need to have a plan, and then all you have to do is enact that plan. Lucky Chevy says, did you move the stop when rolled? That's a great question. And the answer is, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't clicking. The answer is, these are my stops. I'm not changing them. I'm not changing them at any point in the life cycle. Ray asked the question, is it too late to get into HTGC? Let's take a look at HTGC. All right, HTGC. This dude is moving like gangbusters. Now, honestly, if I were looking at this, we're looking at a few days old at this point. And the very honest answer is I would not be getting into it today. The number one reason why is because it wouldn't fit my, in fact, let's go to HTCG real quick, HTGC. It wouldn't fit my personal trading plan. Number one reason is that the fear and greed of the financial sector, which this is in, while it is rising, is lower than the market. I will look to put on trades up to 5 days after the buy signals come through, but only if it's set up on that date. So in this case for today, I wouldn't be putting it on. I personally wouldn't be putting it on. Everybody's talking about tickling the like button, nibbling on the like button, saying sweet nothings to the like button. The Ron Burgundy, did BKR have a 1020 bearish cross? It might have on any other time frame than the daily chart, but on the daily chart, no. Do you use simple or exponential? Only exponential, my friend. All exponential all day. Speaking of all exponential all day, how about we do some giveaways, Joe? Does that sound like fun, Joe?
I love giving stuff away on Friday. This is my favorite.
You're only going to win if you put hashtag Masters of the Universe money in. If you don't put hashtag Masters of the Universe money in, you cannot win. Now, just about half of y'all have put that in. I guess the other half of you guys don't want to win the free merch, the free holiday merch with transparent rates and pricing that we want to be sending out to you. I love reading the random things that come through.
Yeah.
Let's go to the shop real quick. We got some new merch. I was looking the other day at the shop when I put a huge order in, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. So we added several of the 10, 20, 50s in the other items. But we're going to be giving away only holiday merch, right? So you could end up with a holiday beanie, a holiday polo shirt, holiday jacket. We got to go to the next page to see some more holiday merch.
I scored one of those holiday shirts right there. You get your mouse on myself.
Dude, I also ordered one. We'll see who gets it first. Did you use code Outlier at checkout to save 10%, Joe?
It's unfortunate that you asked me that because I realized I had not done that.
You fool. You had to pay cost plus 20%, when if you had used code Outlier at checkout, you would have saved 10%, which would have taken your net cost to cost plus 8%.
Mistakes were made.
All right, so let's see who our first winner is. By the way, for those winners who we call out here, in order to claim your prizes, you have to email into support@outlier.com, April, and share. It's Carol Anderson, one of our Bravo students. Congratulations, Carol. Hey, Carol, you know what? Since you're a Bravo student, I'm going to give you special treatment. How's that sound? Carol, what do you want? Carol gets to pick anything she wants in the store. Anything Carol wants in the store, Carol gets for free right now. I'm not even joking. Carol, what do you want? You got to put in the chat right now, though. Carol's our first winner. Hang on, let me draft this email to Cheryl and April. Cheryl. Friday winners. Yeah, Carol gets anything she wants. What did she say? I missed it. What'd she say?
She wants a Lambo.
Lambos. Oh, we are fresh out of Lambos. I don't know when we're going to get a new stock in. Sorry, Carol. I don't know. She wants a Batman. Well, I mean, I got one of those. It's real nice. It's super nice. Carol, you want one of these guys? Unfortunately, this is not within the Outlier budget for giveaways. Yeah, this is a beautiful watch that will not focus on. There we go. So beautiful. Thank you, my friend. I told Joe he needs to get one. We can have matching watches.
You're right. I do.
I told Joe he needs to get one. Christmas drink mug. She's gonna put those hard drinks in it.
I think she got pressured from Kostya because he has one.
I assume she wants this one, not the water bottle one. I assume she wants special edition holiday mug. That's what I'm gonna send you, Carol.
That's what I think.
Special edition holiday mug for Carol. Now listen, if you are an Outlier University, if you're a Bravo student like Carol is right here, I'll let you pick whatever you want out of the store. Oh, she wants the travel mug. Thank you for clarifying that. All right, special edition travel mug. Got it. I'll let you pick whatever you want. How's that sound? Joe, you like that idea? Is it Chris just playing favorites?
When you let me pick, it's going to be a hoodie because I've been wanting one of them units. It looks amazing.
One of them units?
Yeah, look at it. It's a beautiful.
Hang on. Have you gotten any of the hoodies yet, Joe?
No, sir.
Where's this at? Where the hell is the shop? There. Okay. Yeah, they're really good. One of the things is that we're only using Under Armour garments in here because Mark was like, listen, if anybody's going to be wearing our stuff, we want them only wearing good stuff. We don't want them wearing like Jilled in $7.99 t-shirts. So that's why everything in here is like nice name brand. All right, let's see who the next winner is. I want more Bravos to win. Let's see if another Bravo wins. That'd be the best. Oh, Carol just bought the hoodie. You're going to love it, Carol. I promise you that. Curve is not a Bravo student. So Curve is only going to be able to win on the spin the prize. I hope that's okay, Curve. All right, let's see what Curve has won. This is all holiday merch this week and next week. That gives y'all enough time to get it in. Let's see. Outlier special edition jacket.
Nice. Right.
Holiday jacket. Cool. Way to go, Curve. Congratulations to you. All right, let's do some other kind of giveaways over here. I want to go to the weekly winner circle because there are 52 people who posted in the weekly winner circle this week. I wonder why.
I wonder if it has anything to do with this thing in my background here.
Hang on, let's make this bigger so everybody can see it.
There you go. Plan M, baby.
Plan M, baby. It's not normal, Joe.
No.
Not normal. Look at this. We got Jean-Louis, our bluefin trader, says, roll, 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 baby. King Arthur talking about rolling with Outlier. I'm up over 12% in 3 days. 3 days. Don't you understand? That right there, King Arthur, is supposed to take you a year and a half. Okay. If you listen, if you are getting 12.5% in 3 days, these people are out to scam you. Yeah. I'm going to scam the mess out of you and let you be up 12.7% in 3 days. How about that for a scam? I'll scam the shit out of you to watch your account grow by that. Joe, how does that sound? You want me to scam you as well to get you up 12% in 3 days?
Nah.
No, Joe, that was a sarcastic scam. Here we go. Let's see. Crispy Crispito says, I finally got my account approved for buying calls and puts and rolled my first call ever. Huge shout out to Chris. Aw, thanks for teaching the strategy. And it will now live forever as a realized gain in his account of 14% after 1 day. Pretty awesome. Previously, I was a buy and hold kind of guy and thought I was doing well, but looking back, I can see stretches for years and only really came out ahead because I was lucky and had intel when it recently crazily surged. And I did have covered calls against it that really hurt. Ooh, yeah, I understand. Glad I learned a lot from Outlier U and know better and will not let that happen to him again. Super cool. So you guys continue to share all of your success stories in the Share Your Big Wins. I love so much showing how you are being successful. Justin says, Outlier is anything but a scam. It is very legit. Well, thank you for that stunning endorsement. Hey, Joe, what's my favorite website? If I'm a random guy on the internet, what's my favorite website?
Random.org.
Random.org. Man, what a great place. We're going to put 52 different entrants over here, and we're going to give away 3 items in addition to what we've already given away to Carol and to Curve. So let's see who the first winner is. Number 50. Number 50 is Ozzy Ian.
What?
What is going on today with Outlier University? Ozzy gets to pick whatever he wants. Whatever he wants.
Unreal. This is rigged.
Yeah, super rigged. Rigged for everybody except you. Ozzy Ian, tell us in the chat. What do you want? Anything you want, dude. Literally anything in the store you can have. 100% for free. Hang on. Chris picking winners is such a scam. Skinny buff guy, one of the Bravo students. I know he's trying to win too. This channel's so effing awesome. And so are Joe and Chris. Oh, thank you, skinny buff guy. Thank you, my friend. Ian says, not again. I'll have a Christmas hoodie, please. You got it. Christmas hoodie coming your way. It's only a $69 hoodie that you got to send to Australia, which means it's going to be like $1 million in shipping. Whatever he wants, you got it. Christmas hoodie.
You didn't say you were giving him the shipping price too, did you?
You think we're going to charge him for shipping? Of course not. Christmas hoodie for Ozzy Ian. Hey, I wonder who's going to win next. I wonder which Outlier University student is going to win next. Let's see.
Yeah. Joe.
Joe. Another Outlier student. Please. Number 14. I don't know who Jim is, but he probably went to Outlier University as well. So let's do this instead. Let's do the spin to win for Jim, because Jim's a very common name. Hopefully Jim gets the right Jim in the Discord. Jim has won he also won a hoodie. Oh man, way to go. Holiday hoodie, baby. Holiday hoodie. Congratulations to Jim. Awesome. This is so fun. All right, let's do another giveaway. I mean, at this point, we are giving away, I don't know, like $250 worth of stuff at least. Where is the button I'm looking for? Oh, random.org. There we go. Let's do another one here. Number 7. There were 52 entrants, so I got to give away at least 3 things here. Rice Cream Dude. Rice Cream Dude. Let's see what Rice Cream Dude has won. Rice Cream Dude. Rice Cream Dude. Rice Cream Dude.
Oh no.
A blank. You get nothing. Wait, I get to do it. Hang on.
It's the Trump button.
Hold on. Wait for it. I gotta share. I have to push the right buttons, otherwise it won't work correctly. I'm too excited. Hang on. Frick. Wait for it. Hang on. Professional YouTuber at work. I should have had this ready. Dadgum. Hang on. 2 more seconds here. Professional YouTuber. Totally not botching this. Here we go. There we go. Okay, finally.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay, who's that handsome guy? Okay, hang on. Who, I forget who it was. Who was it that gets nothing, you lose, good day, sir? That was
rice
oh yeah,
cream.
rice cream dude. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. You get nothing. And that ends our show. That would be so effed up. Of course we wouldn't do that. Okay, let's try it again. That would be so funny. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying that far too much. My evilness, my evil side's coming through. They're so drunk. He gets a holiday mug. All right, ice cream dude. That's better than nothing, right?
Yep.
Holiday mug. There we go. How to lose subscribers 101. Promise giveaways and give nothing. Okay, for everybody who's won, to claim your prize, support outlier.com. And Joe, just because I'm in the holiday spirit, let's do one more from the live stream. One more from the live stream. Come on, Outlier U student. Come on, Outlier U student. Let's go. Tony. Literally, it almost went with Tawny Humner. Yeah, shut up. All right, let's see what Tomney Humner has won. Let's see what Tomney Humner has won. Tomney Humner has won. I mean, at this point, it's more than likely going to be a hoodie. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, there's Tomney Humner right now. Yeah, baby, let's go.
Nice.
A special edition. He got the holiday hat. Tomney Humner got the holiday hat. Congratulations to you, Tomney Humner. Congratulations to everybody. I have so much fun on Friday.
He's driving though. Look what he's driving.
What's that?
Look at that. I don't know what it is. It's a beautiful white car.
Hang on. Can we zoom in? He's not driving a Lexus GX or what's it called? Tesla Model Y Performance. It says Porsche something. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I would drive it though.
Yeah, sounds cool. I mean, it looks cool, right? I'm sure it sounds cool too.
I'd wear my Batman watch while I was driving it.
Joe, you got to get the Batman watch, dude.
You're right. I do. I need to.
With the man with as many dollars in his account as you have, you can afford
it. You know, I was looking yesterday, and I'm up like 59.6%, I think, on Plan M. Oh boy.
Look at you doing better than me. I love it, Joe. That's what I'm trying to talk about, right? Putting us in the U.S. Investing Championship into the U.S. Investing Championship and seeing how many outliers can beat me. I think that would be the best. I cannot wait to play this game with you guys next year. Let's see if Norm Zada has replied to me. Yeah, hold tight. So Norm Zada is the guy who runs the U.S. Investing Championship. He's not replied to me yet. He and I have already chatted once about Joe, actually. We chatted once about Joe. And it didn't work out well for Joe.
You can't win them all, fellas.
No, in fact, it was kind of like this for Joe. Unfortunately, it was kind of like this.
Black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's basically what happened to you. That's basically what happened to you. Trading with Ashley is by far the most dangerous, ludicrous, unbelievably dangerous financial advice on the planet on YouTube. Bro, we watched one of her videos, and after her video, I said, we will never watch anything from her ever again. Because she basically came out saying, here's the safest trade you could ever make ever. Just sell puts on this and that. And it's like, yeah, it's safe until it's not. And then you get effing bent over backwards. Yeah.
I think some of our outliers in the audience could tell us why we do not sell puts. First person. Hurry. Why do we not sell puts?
Ashley will lose, sir. Good day. Yes, I like that. Yeah. Bring it, Ashley. I'm going to be there. I hope you are too. Put your money where your mouth is. Limit your ups. That actually is a good answer. But unlimited losses, breaking the golden rule of leverage. The golden rule of leverage, never put yourself in a situation where you can lose more than you can make.
Good
Joe, I don't
job.
want to put you in a situation where you can lose more than you can make. No way.
No.
But you know what I do want to do? I want to let you go because you got somewhere else to be, right? Don't you
Yes, I
have-
do. I
Yeah.
do. I have a live trading session that's coming up. So all you subscribers, hop over to Discord, go to live stream link, and you will meet up with David Williams and myself. And we are going to learn about rolling options with Thinkorswim.
Very cool. If Joe's not too drunk to do it, that is. So listen, it's been a fantastic week hanging out with you guys. I'm so blessed that I can be a part of your days. Trust me, there's a million channels on YouTube. Most of them are total utter dog shit and will never do anything in the US Investing Championship. But you're in the right place. You are absolutely in the right place. And I want you to know how much I appreciate spending your time with us, right? You could choose to listen to anything in the whole wide world of sports. And I'm very, very grateful that we've become a part of your day. So listen, if somebody were looking to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk, Joe, what do you think they should do?
Subscribe to Outlier, obviously. This is not normal. We are fund managers. However, once you subscribe, you're going to want to learn more. And the way you do that is to click on one of these videos right here.
One of those videos. Have a fantastic day, guys, and a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. We'll talk soon.